welcome to another video, another speed build. So, hope you're okay, hope you're doing well, hope life's treating you well. Because so many people seem to have enjoyed the terrace houses that I did, like this time last year. Everything's merging into one and my memory's not brilliant anyway. I think it was about this time last year. I did, I think it's like 5 videos, but then I had problems with recordings and blah 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 blah. 5 terrace houses, like modernised terrace houses, British style. So I decided I would very, very much like to do more British houses. So this is video 1 of probably 3, because it's two semi-detached houses. So this is just the outside. This is me doing the shape, getting the shape, the houses, blah 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 blah. They are 1930s semi-detached, 3-bed, based on the houses that my grandparents live in. Well, my gran lives in. So obviously they may differ from other houses of the same era and stuff. Like, they're completely different to the house I live in, and we don't live that far away from each other. Mine's also a 3-bed 1930s semi-detached. So part of the plan, but you know how I am when I say, oh, the plan is, I'm terrible and I never actually do these things. But I will, I promise this time I will. The plan is that I will do pretty much all of them. So there's this style. My aunt lives in a house that's very similar to this but slightly different, so we may do that. Then obviously we'll probably do something that's based on my own house and stuff like that, because I like it. I think it's interesting. So, but yeah, so that's why they're built on that. One, therefore, is an older person's home, just because, gotta think of my gran. And then the other one, a lot of the houses that I see, this isn't a criticism, this is just an observation, they're always like perfect. So there are obviously always people that live in that house that are they're perfect. And I want to do a house where perhaps the people were not so on the ball with things, and it's not so modernly decorated. They've let the garden grow over, stuff like that. I thought it would just be a change from the usual. So it's not yet completed at the time of the video going up, so I'm not sure when it will go in the gallery, but obviously you will be made aware over on the Twitties. So you can follow me on there for updates if you want it, and obviously other videos as well. So I'm recording through a different thing today, my voiceover, because the last few times that I've done my voiceovers, they've been absolutely terrible quality. And I did at first think maybe it was a change of setting, because obviously I moved my office a few weeks ago to upstairs, but my videos all still sound fine, so I don't know why that's not. So I think it might be when I record through my video editor, the video editing system I use, then maybe that's just not brilliant, so I'm using something else. So I hope this is okay. But as it's I've got to talk for 14 minutes and 12 seconds, you're probably only going to get it whether it's good or not, because I won't be able to repeat myself because I'll have forgotten what to say. Yeah. How you all thinking about the new game pack? I am very excited, as you may have seen if you watched my reaction trailer video. Very excited indeed. I don't really remember the interior design career from Ambitions on Sims 3. In fact, I have been playing The Sims 3 recently, and I've come to realise that I've been spoilt by The Sims 4, because I don't remember anything to do with The Sims 3 apart from the opening, which even now, if I open The Sims 4, I still expect The Sims 3 opening to start playing, so there's that. Still not sure about the Courtyard Oasis kit. I think I will have to try and do it. It just doesn't fit in with the common builds that I do, let's be honest. But I think I will try and do a build with it, like a full-on like Moroccan style build, and see how I get on. I like some of the bits in it though. That plant was very nice. But I wish they would just announce the expansion pack. I forgot what I was saying then. What I don't know. I can't tell what it's going to be. I know they said it was something about nature. I'm going to get the little post up that they did where it was like the gateway to summer thing. That probably isn't anywhere close to what it was. They just reload so much random shit on the Sims Twitter page. So here we go. So, courtyard and chill with the relaxing new kit. We've got that's the basis kit. Snag a core new crew with the creative new game pack. Well, we know what that is now. Go big for pride at the virtual block party. That's pretty self-explanatory. Rock out at the Sims event of the summer. Don't know. Ride 3 ways of base game updates. I've seen a lot of people discussing that one of those updates they reckon is linked to the new game pack in the fact that it's once. Because in the trailer for the game pack, which to be honest I did notice but it didn't really click in my brain, one of Eliza Pancakes is likes gardening, but what's that got to do with the bedroom? You know what I mean? So they could be, and that'd be very good if they did. Problem with when they do stuff like this is they then don't go and really think about the updates they give to the existing Sims, so it does sometimes they don't make sense, but that's, you know, hopefully they will. And then the last one is bond with nature in this charming new expansion pack. Now, I know some of the people out there are looking at farming, and I'm not 100 on that. And I know exactly what criticisms people would get if they did, because they would obviously try and include farming as much as they could. They'd probably just add in like new like farmable plants. So you'd probably get things like wheat and corn and stuff like that. Because they already have like lettuces. What else do farmers grow? I don't know. But I suppose it could work in a way that things like, because I would never put in like meat, you know, like farming animals for meat. So I think they'd probably do it in a way that like Stardew Valley does, where obviously you have the farm and you have animals, but you can only collect things like eggs and milk and wool. But I think I think more people would be upset than happy about the farming situation. It wouldn't bother me either way, because you know what I'm like, I buy packs and then I never play with them anyway. But I think people would be really upset about it, because they're just like, oh, you're just taking the gardening pack, or this could have been included in this, and you know what people are like. They're terrible. People are terrible. Oh, yeah. This is long, isn't it? It did take me. I was building the outside of this house for like 2 hours, and I even changed it. I have completed the first house now. That video will be up next week. But I changed it. Because when I was decorating the inside of the second house, I was like, something's not right here. Because obviously, as I say, it's based off like my grandparents' house, so I know the layout quite well. I know exactly how I wanted to do it, and it just wasn't working. And it's because I realised that the back has a bay window as well. So I had to go and put the bay window in, and then redo some of the gardens to fit the bay window, and you know. One thing that I would like more of, base game update ofs, would be things like the, what are they called? Like gutters and the pipe things that water goes down. What are they called? Oh, I don't know. How have I made it this far in life? I don't remember these things. What are they called? Downpipe. Is that what they're called? I don't know. I'd like more things like that. More normal things that you would get in houses. But then again, what I consider normal probably isn't normal to the Sims team, because I don't know how much things like that are in America, having never been. I'm desperate for the cars on the driveways, because I would very much, it would make my life a lot more easier while I was putting cars on driveways, if there was real cars and driveways. Does that make sense? I'm just rambling now. you know. I am also, I'll mention it very quickly now, but I'm not sure on the sitch. I think, at least for a while, after the home decorative pack has come out, and I will be doing the usual I tend to do, where I do like just straight 5 episodes or something of, well, you know, parts of playing through that. Once I've done that, I think I'm going to be taking a break from normal videos that I do and just focusing on builds, simply because I'm a bit tight in the brain and it's getting a bit difficult to feel positive about things when nobody else seems to. But that could be my brain, but that could also be true. Does that make sense? I don't know. So I had planned to just do it from June, so obviously we've got a week left of May. I was going to do normal content then, and then I wasn't going to do anything else, and then they announced the game pack to come out the 1st of June, which is stupidly a Tuesday. Like, did you not know I have a life? I have a 9 till 5. But then I'll be, yeah, probably for a bit at least. Probably still do the challenges every now and then, but I don't know. I come up with all these ideas and then I don't know whether they're just not receiving well or being sin or what. I don't know. I will be giving June's giveaway over on Twitter will be for the new pack. So the usual 1st of the month tweet will go out on the 1st of June, and you just need to do what you usually do if you enter that. So you should follow my Twitter, which is in the description, along with my other socials, if you want to look at me and hear what I have to say, which probably isn't a lot of anything. So I knew there was a reason why I stopped doing voiceovers in these. They're just so long. Hopefully the others won't be this long, because as I say, it's just one house per one. And even though in the second one I will adjust the houses to include the bay window that I missed. The garden's are already done, because obviously I did them in this, which I normally don't do when I do builds like this. I need to start googling other houses as well from around the UK so I can build them. But we'll get there. All in good time. I do promise that if I do just go to builds only for a bit, I will probably try and have some better things to say. I just do sometimes. I don't know how people podcast on their own. How do people, like, it's mad. How do people podcast on their own? I don't know. Because what do you talk about? You'd need somebody there to have a chat with, I would think. This is why I get why people like do like crime stories over the top of stuff of like stuff like this. What else do you talk about? What else has gone on in the Sims world? I don't think there's anything else. No. I don't think anything else has really happened. No, we're pretty quiet in the Sims community. I have kind of been ignoring the thoughts of other people about the new pack because nothing's you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Here's a couple of screenshots coming up, and I will see you all very soon.